This is Yash at Comic-Con.
What's up, Fanversation fans? Carrie Lane here, and we're at Comic-Con 2026. Welcome to Comic-Con.
Thank you.
How does it feel to be here representing your film?
Which film? He has Toxic, he has Ramayana, he has KGF, But from Comic-Con, I think he was just promoting Ramayana, right? It's amazing that Yash he is an international star now. International.
I'm feeling proud, very happy. I think it's high time India and Indian stories had to be told in global platforms, and I'm very
It's about time. It's about time. Let's start from the beginning. So no interruptions. Yash.
It's Carrie Lane here, and we're at Comic-Con 2026. Welcome to Comic-Con.
Thank you.
How does it feel to be here representing your film?
I'm feeling proud, very happy. I think it's high time India and Indian stories had to be told in global platforms, and I'm very excited about the kind of people who come here. They're all very enthusiastic about films and these kind of visual spectacles. So it's the right audience and the right energy. So I'm very excited.
It's about time, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Those fans are hungry for new stories, but this story is not new for many, many people. But there are a lot of folks who aren't familiar with it.
Yeah, this is the first time it's in a global scale like this.
Familiar with your film and the subject matter and where it comes from, why they should watch it?
I think this is a story which has stayed for thousands of years. So there must be some reason why it had stayed. And it's not just in India. So if you see this film, I'm very sure and very confident that you'll start relating to the stories you have seen in your life or read in your life, where you see like, okay, this element I have read in this mythology, or this movie I have seen this element. So I would say it's an OG.
OG.
A story which everybody can relate to. And the interesting part about this story, it's very, very human and basic. So though it is told in a very larger than life or big visual spectacle and all, but the subject matter, what it deals, is very basic as a human being. What conflict we have day to day life, we wake up and we really have some issues with what is confidence, what is arrogance, what do we want to achieve, how much do we want to achieve, what is the extent you can go behind your ambition or your maybe you're angry about something, you want to show the world. It's all basic human emotions. But imagine that story is told in a way where you just see two extreme characters handling the same situations in two different ways. And then slowly you start understanding that you have both good and bad inside you. And what you
Listen, let me just say one thing. Yash is a very wise man. I had the privilege to interview him and talk to him, and he shared a little bit of his wisdom. And you can see how far he has come. And he's an international star now. He is in an international stage right now. And he is doing his part of spreading the movie, promoting it in an international scale. And we see the Avengers have Greek mythology or Nordic mythology. We see a lot of movies telling stories, and it's about time we see India come with a movie like this at this scale. I believe it's 5,000 crore budget for part 1 and part 2, and it's just absolutely insane. The trailer looks amazing, and this is huge. It's one of the biggest movies right now. It's insane.
and what you subscribe to makes you who you are. And it's a very simple yet very profound story. That's why I think it stayed for so long. And I'm sure whoever watches this film will be fascinated and will really understand the core of the story and will take home or keep it close to their heart for life, is what I can say.
He's looking gangster, by the way.
Speaking of those extreme characters, what was that process like for you to embody this character? What kind of preparation did you do to go into this role?
I think this is a character which is so popular. I mean, imagine after thousands of years they still burn your emoji every year. So you know it. Like my grandfather used to tell me these stories as a kid. I think probably this is the first story I've heard, and in my head all those imaginations are like, okay, this is the bad guy. So as we go deep, as we really
He's
understand
perfect
the story,
to play a villain, by the way.
the greatest villains or greatest characters which will remain in your memory are the ones who have really a good cause in their head, whether it's good or bad, or they believe that they are right.
Yep.
Thanos.
I think that's the most dangerous kind of people who are very smart, very intelligent, well read, talented, and then they believe in something which may not be right in a larger
Yeah, it's right in
sense.
their mind.
So that's a very interesting character to play. And then I had to just see that, like, there's many people have played this character in many ways. So I had to see how close to humans I had to make him look relatable. I had to make him look, even though he's so vast, larger than life, but somewhere people should relate to him. They should not say that, okay, that's a character there. No, they should feel that I can be that guy. I would have been that guy in this situation. So that was something which was challenging, and that was my only preparation.
Yeah, because there is a physical aspect and mental aspect of preparing for this role. Because obviously, within the Indian film industry, you've done plenty of physical things, from action to
KGF.
dancing to everything. But now
Googly.
it's in like a mythological and fantasy epic. Was there any kind of different preparation going in?
Yes, physically you had to look the part. You should look tough, and you should look like
That's
somebody
easy
who
for
can
him.
take on anybody, and that's there. And more than that, I think physical transformation or the way you have to look is one part of it. I never give so much importance. Although I have to work hard, I don't think I'll talk much about it because that's my job.
Yeah.
But internal thing is something what I enjoy as an actor. Like, you need to hit those notes where you feel, how would I be? What is his state of mind in this particular minute?
You have to
You
transform
have
in
to keep
it.
all your inhibitions. You have to keep all your ideologies or belief system aside when you play a role, and understand the thought process of that character and that emotion, what he would have went through. Empathize that bad guy or good guy, whatever you call. And I have to believe that he's the right guy. We are all we are heroes in our own way. We are the most important people in the world, and the world revolves around us. And imagine a person who owned the world, three worlds. So what kind of an ego he must have. So it was very
Yash wants the world, indeed. Rocky, what do you want? I want the world. Oh, man. But let me tell you one thing. It's interesting how Yash he has like his heel arc. He's making a movie called Toxic, where he basically is toxic in the film, at least from what we've seen so far in the teasers and trailers. And now he's playing Ravana, who is an evil character, a villain character. And it's interesting how he is a beloved actor, even though he is playing a villainous, evil role. That's how good of an actor he is. He can convince you he is evil, but at the same time, he's very charismatic that you like him because he's such a great person. He's a humble guy as well. As I said, I had the privilege to talk to him. He's so humble, and it's very nice to see him on top of the world here.
interesting for me. And I think it's important for actor to enjoy that, because I can't be like that in the world. But somewhere deep down you like that, the power and all of those things.
Toxic.
It makes you feel happy. Deep down for every human being. So you can play as an actor, enjoy it and forget it, and have a sane life.
It's a cathartic experience of like, do it, let go of it. Yeah.
Go off
Nice.
it, yeah.
And
Get
then
away
last
with
question, what would
murder.
you like to tell the fans?
Oh, I think they're in for a treat. We have done our best. I think this is a story which everybody has their own imagination. So I don't know whether we can be able to fulfill that part of it. But one thing I can promise fans, that we have made the honest effort, and we have intentions are in place, heart is in place, and we have not seen any possibilities of any compromise in this film. Like, as producers, me and Namit also, we have gone to extend. Namit,
He's a
especially
producer.
the kind of
I didn't
visionary
know.
producer he is. He's put all in, and we all, my director or my co-stars like Ranbir, all of us have dedicated. A lot of people have taken this as a responsibility, and we've given our best. So all I would say is just see it the way you just see it like a movie and enjoy it and
How they
celebrate
intended.
it.
That's amazing. I thought he was just an actor, but he is a producer in this movie as well, which is crazy. That is insane. Oh, I saw Monster Mind. Monster Mind is his production company, isn't it? This is crazy. So it's not only Namit, it's also Yash. Yash has come a long way, man. From his beginnings with Googly, for example. He is definitely the CEO. He's definitely the CEO of India.
Thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you.
I wonder if she knows the dimension, the size of Yash as a superstar in India. I'm sure he is about to become the biggest superstar in India, and it's it's crazy to think that I've met the guy and he liked my song. Man, nobody would have expected. Although I did meet him in the launch of KGF Chapter 2, where he was already big after KGF Chapter 1, but now he is in a different level. He's doing Toxic, which is also an international film. He's doing Ramayana, and I'm sure he will be in some Hollywood movie at some point. I'm sure of that. I'm sure we will see Yash in some Hollywood film at some point, and it's going to be awesome. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video, this reaction. Are you excited for Ramayana? Let me know in the comments. Do you think it's going to be a blockbuster? And did you see my reaction to the English trailer as well? It's on my channel. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.